Hi, hello, how are you? I can take this out. Amanda, Seint, ooh, the guns came out. I've done that before. I actually met a celebrity, Johnny Galecki, from Big Bang Theory, and I gave him guns. Can you believe that? I gave him guns. It was embarrassing, but amazing all at the same time. I ran into him, of all places, at a liquor store in Nashville, and my girlfriends that I was with, or my sister-in-law and her girlfriends, they were asking where the celebrities were. And this guy in line was like, well, if you go to so-and-so and so place, you can rub elbows with celebrities. And I got snippety and I turned around and looked at him and I was like, I wouldn't know a celebrity if I saw one. And then I saw who it was and I was like, but I know who you are. It was humiliating, but it was still awesome. Okay, we're gonna do an eyeshadow tutorial. This is what I do. Here's something I wanted to start doing by request, is a 4-color palette, and I'm gonna use it all week. And I go to the gym, so I have a gym palette that I don't really get to change out except on the weekends. And this is what I keep in my palette, honestly, since September. So this is a palette I actually use. This right here is Trust. I use it on my brows. That's what's on my brows right now. So it's really great to have in this palette. So I'm gonna show you an eyeshadow look. And then since I've been doing it all week, I've taken 2 pictures. I should be better. I wasn't, but I'm trying to get into a better habit of it. But I'm gonna show some other combos that I did using this palette. So I've got Drift, Trust, Bird. This one is so pretty and it is underestimated, and Zion. Okay, these are gonna be such beautiful colors. I'm gonna use the eyeshadow brush, and the first color I'm gonna go into is Drift, and I'm just gonna pop this up high on my brow bone. Drift is my favorite. I've hit 10, I'm almost out, and I love Drift. I love it more than I like Rome and Sabrina together. It's just a different kind of formula. It's a very low flex shimmer. It's so pretty, and I always put it up here. I was told, gosh, I don't even remember how long ago it was. It has to have been possibly 20 years ago, that if you put shimmer under your brow, it makes them look higher. And now that I'm 42, I shimmer the crap out of it because I'm just like, that could be wrong, but I don't want it to be. So just let me have it. Let me have it. Okay, next I'm gonna go into the color Bird, and I'm gonna tap in on the fluffy end, tap it off, and I am going to, with my eyes open, I'm gonna hang this up here. I'm putting it on my brow bone above my crease, and I'm just tapping and building. And this is just gonna be good. This is a great transition color. I like it a lot. This is very similar to Oak. It's just a little warmer. It's a skosh warmer. It's a lot like Oak, which is another favorite of mine. So we're just pushing this, and I'm not bringing it down. I'm keeping it pulled out, and I'm focusing a lot out here to give my eyes some lift. And as you can see already, I have hooded eyes also. So I hang most of my colors up here on my brow bone. You got a lot of real estate up here. Use it, don't lose it. And so because I have hooded eyes, this gives my eyes the illusion that they're a little more open. And by focusing this dark color out here, it gives a pull. There's a pull. You can see it, right? Yes. So I'm gonna grab some of that Bird again, and we're gonna go up here on that brow bone above the crease. I don't even waste my time with the crease. I'm pushing in just a little bit out here, in here, just a bit, but I'm gonna focus it on the brow bone, under the tail of my brow the most. And then again, building on this outer part, push my eyebrow hairs back in order, and pop, 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 back and forth, real nice. People like my sound effects, so we're gonna get some sound effects today. So again, tap, and we're gonna go just right in here. And I just like to make sure I'm not doing this, which I have a tendency to do. Sometimes I build here, and it droops. So I'm just gonna push up in the middle a little bit. Okay. Nice, right? You could stop here if you want. That's what I like. All these colors are really great standalone colors, and then they're great all together. It's good. So I'm gonna go into Zion next. It's a burnt orange tone, and that I'm gonna focus on the out part of my lid just for a little bit of warmth. Look at how pretty that is. I have brown eyes. I have dark brown eyes, and depending on the color I use, it can really make them almost turn an amber color. This isn't one of those colors, I don't think. I'm trying to think of which one does. But I'm just gonna focus this. We're not talking about that today. Today we're just talking about my 4 colors. And so on the outer part of my lid and then pushing up, this is a really good color to push up into that bird on the outer corner. And you build this up to where you want it. You can make this subtle. That's what's nice about Seint. These eyeshadows are really pigmented and they can be blended down really nicely and they'll last a long time. There's also more grams of shadow in our tins than MAC, than Urban Decay, Tarte, those real popular shadows that people really like to gravitate towards. These blend out better. They are not gonna stick to different air. I always had a hard time where I'd put it on and it wouldn't want to blend out. And I just get so mad. All right, I'm gonna clean it off. I always keep a cleaning towel. I'm gonna clean off the small end and now I'm gonna push into Drift. And I'm gonna put it on that small end and we're just gonna tap this right here onto that inner lid. And then we're gonna pull it over. Just like that, that's it. So again, push onto Drift and we're gonna put it on the inner lid. You can punch this up if you want to. I'm not wanting to right now, and use your finger to apply it. If you've been around and watched a couple tutorials, you've seen me do it. You can also take some cream, dab it in the middle, grab some Drift, dab it on top, and it's even punchier. It's so good. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna take my little brush, I'm gonna clean it off, and I'm gonna go into Bird again, and we're gonna pop this down here all the way across, and then we're gonna pull it up. Pulling it up, following that lash line up into where I had transitioned this up here. That's nice. It's not crazy. I like things, I live in neutral city. Everything I do is pretty much neutral. I'm in a small fishing town, so I don't need to go looking like I'm clubbing for the day when I'm really just in the produce section at the grocery store. So again, all the way across and then up and then into that brow bone. Really nice. Okay, we're gonna go into Trust, which is on my brows a little bit. So I push the small end, I go to the corner and just let it hit the color. You can see a little bit, and we're gonna push this right here, and that's it. So tap the corner, and we're just pushing this out here. It just deepens things out. It's good stuff, but it's not crazy. And that's it. That's the look. Really, really simple. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Tattoo Studio, very nice and inexpensive, and we are gonna waterline. So tip your head up, go to your outer corner, and then just push. If you feel like you have to blink, just pop it off. And I go to the end of my lashes. That's where I go, and then I flick up here at the corner, and then push into my lash line. That's it. And you can wing this out as much as you want. What's nice, this thing has a little smudger, so you can flick it some more and sharpen it up if you want to. Okay. Same thing on the other eye. Tip your head back, grab that corner. It's hard in the phone, and then pull it off to blink if you need to. It tickles at first. You will get used to it. Flick up. Don't flick out, flick up. Because once you rest, it will lay. Does that make sense? Do I say that a lot? I think I do. But I want to make sure it makes sense, and then if it doesn't, you can pop into my comments and tell me. Okay, I want to get a little bit out here and a little right there. I think my daughter turned on the record player. That's against the rules. Okay, that's it. That's the eyeshadow look. This is a really great everyday palette, and I'm going to put some pictures now of other looks that I did this week with this same palette that's not this combo. I really like it. I've even reversed it, and that'll be one of the pictures where my Zion, this orange color, is up where I put Bird, and then I put Bird all over my lid, and it's gorgeous. It's a little bit deeper, and it's good, and it's nice. I even just used Zion with Drift. That's another combo that I did. It's so good. Okay, and then we've got Bird with just Drift. These are great standalone colors that you can easily make different looks, and they're colors you'll actually use. I mean, this is my brows. So these are colors you'll actually use instead of buying a whole palette and only using 3 or 4 of them, but you've got 12. Same thing. So that's my palette, and have a great day.